I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he told me he feels like they're being too patient at the plate right now. Too much of the time they're finding themselves in disadvantage counts like 0-2 and 1-2, and that's basically never a formula for success. He said they're getting a lot of strikes to swing at, so the emphasis the rest of the game has to be to jump on those strikes early in the at-bat.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
For the Yankees, the designated hitter, Adrian Gonzalez.
First pitch on the way, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball one. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
So next to bat will be Victor Martinez. Worked a walk his first time up. And that misses inside 1-0. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. Bases are empty, one man out. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Benintendi. Two gone.
The batter number 24, second baseman, Javier Baez.
Digging in next, Javier Baez. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. The pitch. In there, no balls and a strike.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, offense needs to check itself right here. They need to make this starter a little bit more uncomfortable. One strike away from 5 shutout innings.
To 1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Harper is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They're down 1-0. Half of the 6th about to get started, and next it'll be the outfielder Andrew Benintendi. The pitch. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. Benintendi, a former Red Sox. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
That's a foul ball off to the left, and it moves to 1-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Up next for Atlanta, the shortstop, Tim Anderson.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Tim Anderson. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And signals crossed that time, so he'll step off and try again. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike one.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. Fouled away. One out, nobody on. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it to point it away as they get their man here. Here's the first pitch to him.
Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his.
2 out, nobody on. And that's going to be high, 2-2 now.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Down in order go the Braves, but they're up 1-0. Late now is Carlos Gonzalez. Will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early.
A ball and no strikes. Two and 0 to the Yankees left fielder.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Hey guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get the head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stung by a pack of wasps.
Lazy fly ball out to center field. In there, a base hit. So only the second hit he's given up tonight.
Yeah, man, he's locked in and pretty dominant since the first. So as long as he can get back in that groove with the next batter, he's not going to worry too much about it.
So now to the plate, Derek Jeter in the dirt here, and no advance. It's ball one. Here's a look over to first and a dive, but he's back. Gonzalez gets his lead at first, nobody out. In for a strike, it's 1-1.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
One ball and two strikes to count.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
Working for the punch out and the offering. Now a throw over, and he just manages to get his hand in. A runner at first with no outs here. And again a throw, and he'll get back in safely. The 1-2 pitch. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Now a throw over to first, and he'll dive back in. Here now the 2-2. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that'll get down for a base hit. But he gets back in time, safe at second base.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Into the box, Carlos Beltran. To second for 1. Now over to Freddie, and it's a double play.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
In now, Albert Pujols, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. No hits to this point. The 1-0. And he watches one miss outside, 2-0 now.
2 tough sliders right there, but he was able to lay off them. Might have bought himself a fastball in this situation.
Men on third with 2 down. Two and 1 after the foul ball there. Two and 2.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
The 2-2 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And foul.
Hey, what a job right here to put yourself in position to get out of this one after giving up back-to-back singles to the first 2 batters.
The set and the 2-2. High and deep down the left field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Now time is barked out by the home plate umpire. And that's ball 3 now as it just misses below the zone.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
And he missed with it there, ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third.
As the pitching coach heads out to the mound, I think this is probably just a case of giving your guy a chance to catch his breath, pump him up a little bit, let him know that he's got it under control.
Next to hit is Alex Rodriguez, trying to bring in the tying run from third here. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
Quite an interesting outing up to this point as we head into the middle innings. He's pitching quite well, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage, less than 40%. That's going to be something he's going to need to clean up moving forward.
And before the 0-1 pitch, he'll step out of the box and get his bearings a bit. Runners on first and third, 2 away. And he falls behind 0-2.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now sure would be a good time.
0-2. Here it is. Boy, sure taking his sweet time down there at the plate. He'll step out yet again. And another foul ball. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Yanks strand a pair. They still trail 1-0.
Is this redemption for my soul?
Now to the plate, here is Bryce Harper. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Nat. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. And now the second pitch of the inning will be his 100th of the ball game. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Standing in now, Manny Ramirez. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. It was a walk in his last trip. That is fouled away. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Here's the pitch on 2-2.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Now the 3-2 pitch. He can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
When you're this deep into a start, it can be really exhausting and annoying when a hitter makes you work as hard as he did right there. He got the strikeout, that's great, but he's probably thinking, get that guy out of here.
Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. So next up will be Freddie Freeman, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one.
We're moving right along into this one. This guy's continuing to pitch well, which is a little bit of a surprise because his first pitch strike ratio is still under 60%.
Fouled off. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3, but they lead it 1-0. Last half of the seventh here, and that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge.
No, you're only down one right here, but the exploding stuff that's coming out of the back end of a lot of teams' bullpens. I mean, just north of 95 plus. Stuff diving all over the plate. It's gotten a lot tougher to scratch across runs against these teams' bullpens.
As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Adrian Gonzalez is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in an 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a swing as he rifles this one into center for a base hit.
Well, this is where the manager makes his money right there. Nice at bat. Now it's a question of whether or not he pinched runs. Dan, as a pitcher, did it make you a little nervous when a guy had jets on base pass?
Oh, no doubt about it. This is a very difficult spot. You're one hit away from getting right back into this game and tying this game up. You're going to have to really think about putting somebody on first that might be able to score on a ball in a gap.
Ketel Marte will come on now and pinch run here.
Number 12, Ketel
To the plate now, Victor Martinez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here comes the 1-0. And through 6 1/3, he's about to hit the 100 pitch mark now.
Hey, you know, Matty V, this is all you can ask for as a manager in today's game in baseball. Very rarely do we see guys get through the 7th inning. So he's through the 6th here with 1 out, and Mark DeRosa, so far so good, a pretty decent outing.
Yeah, and I think it's going to be batter to batter here for the manager if he's going to continue to ride this hot hand or if he's going to go to the bullpen.
3-1. Quick check on that tying run at first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Now a ball lined hard toward deep right field. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Marte is on his way home. He'll score, and the Yankees have drawn even. We're all square at 1 apiece.
You know, Dero, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking cut. That is unbelievable. He's able to get that knock in that big spot.
And now we'll take a moment here at home plate as he asks for time. Here's Javier Baez. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Waiting on it is Benintendi. He makes the play. Runner tags and heads for third. Well, he thought about tagging and moving up, but instead he's back to second.
Now back, left fielder,
And now here is Carlos Gonzalez, singled in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Now the first pitch as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one.
The guy in the mound is having one heck of a night, but the downside of that, if you're going to strike out a lot of guys, your pitch count is going to be high, so this gives the offense some kind of hope as this game's getting down to the end.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. A ball and a strike now. One and one. Here it is. And it's 1-2. And maybe trying to get him off stride at the plate, so he'll step out and ask for time. The set and the 1-2. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. The 2-2 pitch. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. A big-time strikeout and some raw emotion as he gets out of the jam. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Start of the 8th on its way, but first Heidi Watney standing by with this report.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves' offense with their manager, Brian Snitker, during the commercial break. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Michael Kopech has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 36, Michael Kopech.
Stepping in for the Braves, Buster Posey. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. First delivery to him. Wind up and the 0-1.
To 3-2. What a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Now the payoff pitch home. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And that'll bring up one of the members of the 3,000 Hit Club, Hall of Famer Wade Boggs. As a look, now the pitch. Rounded softly down the line toward first. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Looked like the changeup slipped out that time, and it misses well above the zone. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike.
You can clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's giving the umpire an earful from that dugout.
Here comes the 1-2. Swing and a ball hard hit toward deep right. Judge is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Second baseman,
So a runner at first now with one away, and batting next will be Alfonso Soriano. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. From the stretch.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. Outside, 3-0 now. As a look, now the pitch. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Now a quick move here to step off and look the runner back. The 3-1 pitch. Oh, on the ground to first. Can this be two? There's one. On to first. Not in time, as the umpire was right there to make the call.
It's really tough to double up a guy with the speed that he has, and he was hustling all the way on this ground ball. So they should be happy they at least got the guy out at second. It'll be interesting now to see if he tries to use that speed again and swipe a bag and get into scoring position.
Now the first pitch. Andrew Benintendi is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. And another throw over. A dive, but he's back. Ready with the 0-1. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
The pause. And the 0-2.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Two pitch is fouled away. And he comes back with one down and in for ball 3.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
He's set. The 3-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So no runs here, no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. All tied at 1-1. Garcia is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 93, Jimmy Garcia.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next will be the first-year shortstop, Derek Jeter.
The shortstop, Derek Jeter.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, no shame in that. Your eyes light up when that heater comes above the belt. That's so tough to lay off of.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2. And if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Here comes the 1-2. Hits the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. Braves are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter. He was great all night long.
Hey, one of the things you can't control as a starting pitcher is whether you're going to win or lose a game. He pitched awfully well in this one. As of right now, he's in line for a no decision.
At the plate, Carlos Beltran, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Shoots this one over to first. Oh, what a stop on the slide. How about that?
The first baseman.
So here is Albert Pujols. Now the pitch.
Hey, great job pounding the zone. Strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, gotta get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
He's set. The 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now. And every pitch so crucial in a tie ball game, so he'll step out and ask for time. Ready with the 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This is on the ground over to first. Freeman is up with it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Brad Hand will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. Set to start the 9th in this one, and next will be the speed threat, Tim Anderson. He's ready. Here's the first pitch to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher, and he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
Hey, Matty V, you know when you've got really good stuff, you look down at that strikeout total. Double-digit strikeouts in this one. He had swing and miss stuff right from the beginning.
Into the box now, Joey Votto. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And now it appears the outfield will shift and assume a more straight-up alignment. On its way, the 0-1 pitch, and it's fouled away.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2 in the air out to right. Judge is under it. 2 down.
Up next for Atlanta, the right fielder, Bryce Harper.
The next at bat for Atlanta, Bryce Harper. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First offering as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down and in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
And he misses with it. 1-1.
If you're going to success against some of the better hitters in the game. You've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. And this will be fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. And he strikes him out on a good pitch, so 1 run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. Down in order go the Braves. Still tied 1 apiece. Plate here is Alex Rodriguez. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
He's set and the pitch.
It's pretty tough for a hitter to go up there looking for a first pitch changeup, and a good job of dropping it in for strike 1.
The 0-1 delivery.
Hey, this guy's got an 89-mile-an-hour changeup. There was a time when 89 was a pretty good fastball.
And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. So the next to bat will be Aaron Judge, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
1 out, nobody on. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
6 pitches, 2 strikeouts in the inning. Hard to beat that. And beyond that, he has to feel good about the way the curveball is coming out of his hand. That was a nasty-looking pitch.
Into the box, Ketel Marte, as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. And a big pitch coming here late, so he'll step out and ask for time. A pause. And the 0-2. And that one got a piece of him.
And this is the case of a guy taking one for the team. I think he could have gotten out of the way of this one, but he leans into it and puts himself on board. Now he represents the winning run, so it's a good move.
At the plate now, Victor Martinez. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Benintendi finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. One left for the Yankees. Score remains tied 1-1. We are into extra innings, and standing in the rookie outfielder, Manny Ramirez. Here's the first pitch. The 0-1. Line drive to center field. Beltran is there, and he has it for the first out.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Next to stand in is Freddie Freeman. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Here's the first pitch. On the ground, a second for Baez. Reined in on the first, and it's a very quick start to the 10th. Already 2 away here.
Good range shown off into the hole right there. That's not an easy play, but these guys make it look that way sometimes.
And now it appears the outfield will shift and assume a more straight-up alignment. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Brustar Graterol, a 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here. Here's Buster Posey now, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. And he bats in a big spot here. Go ahead run at third, 2 men out. He's set. The 0-1 down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. The 0-2. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. Clearly fired up to work out of that jam. A chance to win it now as we head to the bottom of the 10th, still tied. Richard Rodriguez comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning. Danny Jansen will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Now running at second base, number 11.
And that brings up Javi Baez. And he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. The question is whether they'll even pitch to him. Here's the first pitch. Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. Two balls and a strike to Javi Baez. Now the 2-1. And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. One away.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering it pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
In now, Carlos Gonzalez as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Now he'll step out at the plate and reassess things here. The 0-1. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Well, he's hoping to be a hero and drive in the winning run, but that swing tells me he's a little too amped up. You don't chase a pitch that badly if you're playing within yourself.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Now the 1-2 pitch. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the third time.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was heading to count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
Stepping in now, Derek Jeter, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Down the right field line. That is a fair ball. And they're going to walk off as winners. They've taken it here in extra innings.
Well, that at bat shows clearer than anything that some guys, they have that clutch gene and some guys just don't. He brings home the winning run from second and is being absolutely mobbed by his teammates. What a finish.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The New York Yankees secured their 10th victory of the season. Brustar Graterol claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
Switching up my energy, my enemies feel like I got hundreds of them. No love for me. Y'all ain't in the streets, y'all just in the street. Y'all sitting in the street, y'all just sending boots. No deal, I like the breeze. I call up my lawyer like never mind. They playing right on the heat. This is money, but never mind. That could probably never rhyme. And still be a million up. I only spend money.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 6 on base. For Atlanta, 1 run on just 1 hit, no errors. They left 3 on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 41 minutes. Our paid attendance here tonight at Yankee Stadium, 47,309. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please get home safely.